Salvete omnes, hodie legemus partem decem de libro cuius nomen est Ritchie's Fābulae Facilēs. Incipiamos. Decem. Polydectes is turned to stone. Postquam Perseus ad insulum navem apulit, se ad locum contulit ubi mater olim habitaverat, sed domum invenit vacuum et omnino desertam. 3 dies per totum insulam materem quaerebat, tandem quarto die ad templum Dianae pervenit. Huc Danae refugerat, quod Polydectem timebat. Perseus, ubi haec cognovit, ira magna commotus est. Ad regium Polydectes sine mora contendit, et ubi eo venit statum in atrium irrupit. Polydectes magno timore affectus est, et fugere volebat. Dum tamen ille fugit, Perseus caput Medusae monstravit. Ille autem simul atque hoc vidit, in saxum versus est. Postquam, so after Perseus drove apulit, his ship, navem, to the island ad insulum, he carried himself, or he directed himself, so contulit se, he directed himself, to the place, ad locum, ubi mater olim habitaverat, where his mother formerly, or once upon a time, had lived. And note, habitaverat is in the pluperfect there. Sed domum invenit, but he found the house, vacuum, empty, like a vacuum, has nothing in it, it was empty, et omnino entirely desertam, deserted. So you might see domum and think that the endings aren't matching up here. But remember, domum is a fourth declension noun, and it's feminine, so vacuam and desertam actually do match domum, even though that might trick you into thinking that it's masculine. 3 dies, so 3 days through the entire island, per totum insulam, he was seeking his mother, quaerebat materem. Here we're reminded via the marginal note that 3 dies is an accusative of duration. If you didn't know that construct, you probably would have guessed that anyhow, just from the context. Tandem quarto die ad templum Dianae pervenit. So finally, on the 4th day, or during the 4th day, you supply your own preposition, he came to the temple, ad templum Dianae, of Diana. Huc, so to hear, Danae, who remember is his mother, and is a separate person from Diana. Diana is the god, Danae is his mother. She had fled, fugerat, also note, pluperfect, because, quod, Polydectem timebat, she was fearing Polydectes. Perseus, ubi haec cognovit, so Perseus, when he knew this thing, or when he learned this thing, you could translate it, was moved, commotus est, past passive participle plus est, was moved to great anger, ira magna, in the ablative there. Contendit, so he hastened, ad regium, to the palace of Polydectes, sine mora, so without delay, in the ablative there. Et ubi eo venit, and when he came there, so we've got eo in the ablative, statum in atrium irrupit, immediately into the, he burst in, irrupit, into the atrium. And note here, in, as we've discussed before, can take either the accusative or the ablative. We want the accusative here because he's bursting into the atrium. He's not bursting in the atrium, but into the atrium. Polydectes, affectus est, was affected by great fear, or with great fear, magno timore,
et fugere volebat, and was wanting to flee. A fugitive of the law is someone who's fleeing from police. So volebat fugere. However, tamen, dum, while, ile fugit, that one, meaning Polydectes, fled, Perseus, caput Medusae monstravit, he demonstrated or showed, would be a better gloss, the head of Medusa. So don't get tripped up here. We just got done reading about a monster, but monstravit is not related to monsters. It's, if you think of a word like demonstrate or demonstrative adjective, there's that monstra in there. Totally separate from monsters. So even though the head of Medusa is indeed monstrous, this verb's not related to that. So he showed the head of Medusa. Ile, so that one, meaning Polydectes, however, as soon as he saw it, meaning the head, was turned, versus est, past passive participle plus est, was turned into stone, in saxum.